So I consumed 2 glasses of wine.
Okay.
And now we're going to be talking about dry January.
Okay, as well we should.
We're halfway through dry January.
That's true.
Congratulations to those of you who have stuck with it. So we are hopping on the zero proof alcohol trend this morning.
That's right, because as Gen Zers come of age, fewer of them are reaching for alcohol, and that has helped ignite the rise of zero proof options. To walk us through this trend, we're bringing in the clean cocktail guru and author of Clean Cocktails, Righteous Recipes for the Modern Mixologist. Welcome back, Beth Nydick.
Thank you, my friends.
This is a whole vibe.
In her mob wife aesthetic. She is on trend for 2024 with the zero proof and the mob wife. So we talked a little bit about this with you. I think it was offline, and how you were on the West Coast and you were seeing all these zero proof bars and spirits.
It's unimaginable for people to be able to go into a bar and not have to be confronted with not wanting to drink what everyone else is drinking.
Yeah.
Because I've been not drinking for a while, and I feel like sometimes I go to a party and I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Right.
All by myself. So now that there's all these affordable, really easy ways to bring it into your own home.
Okay. So what exactly is zero proof alcohol? Before we even get into the trend, is it literally like I see proof 0 and the percentage sign?
The bottles actually are usually say non-alcoholic or zero proof, but they're made the same way the regular alcohol spirits are made. They're just not made with the fermentation or however the process is done, especially wines. Those are really actually alcohol is taken out afterwards.
Wow.
Instead of done differently. So the wine we're going to taste actually tastes, it's beautiful actually. It's a Pinot.
Interesting.
But it has the same way of being made that all the other ones. And then you get to feel like you're like a part of the party.
Sure, exactly. So you've brought us an array of offerings
did.
here. This is beautiful.
What do you have here?
Well, I brought you
round
ice cubes.
Last time I asked.
Maddie had a special request.
A special request for round ice cubes. And actually, what I wanted to start with is for you guys to smell. This is gin, and this is bourbon. If you would smell those, just to see what it smells like. Because I think a lot of times when we make cocktails, we're thinking about how to mask the actual flavor.
This smells like something, but I can't place it.
Botanicals.
It's amazing. It smells like botanicals.
Wait a minute. So
Smell
this is
one.
zero proof bourbon.
And that's zero proof
Smell
gin.
that one. That's nice.
Interesting. It smells herby.
Oh my god.
Exactly. So you get all the good parts.
It has the good part without the bite or the sting of the
alcohol. Make you ladies a little cocktail. So what we're doing today, we're going to do beets.
Okay.
To beets a little bit.
I love beets.
A little beets. A little.
I love some beets.
A little
Beets,
fresh
bears,
squeezed
Battlestar
lemon.
Galactica.
You know, the hubby made the lemon juice and the grapefruit juice this morning, as always.
Oh, they were made fresh this morning.
Fresh this
morning. Fresh squeeze, lemon, and grapefruit.
Well done.
This is honey, water, and a little bit of vanilla bean. So it's like a vanilla. I'm not going to put all of it in because I know you ladies don't like a lot of sugar.
So you just split the vanilla bean and took out a little bit of the guts.
Exactly.
I
We're
love
going to shake it
that
up just a little bit. Remember, until it gets cold.
Does this
shake.
zero proof drink have a name?
This is the Ruby Bliss.
Ruby Bliss. Now, why is this ice cube red?
Well, I put a little bit of jam in it. So as the cocktail.
What kind of jam?
Just regular. Jam from the supermarket.
Raspberry?
Raspberry, yeah, raspberry jam.
Wow.
And, right, that's got a beautiful color. And then it's a little something extra special. Ladies,
Threw it in there with the molds. What is this?
Right. There's a little extra jam on the top if you would like some.
I would love some.
And
Here, I'm going to top you up.
this is a sprig of sage.
A little sprig of sage, and we're going to put, go ahead.
A little bit of jam.
Right, so we put the gin in, and we waited on the bourbon for this time. But you can add the bourbon, you can add any kind that you like. So ladies, please try this.
This is gorgeous, Beth. Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's all about how it smells, how it tastes, what it looks like, so that you can feel like you're a part of the crowd.
Oh,
Well,
this is delicious.
It's the beat. Imagine going to somebody's house and they have the whole bar set up, and then they have a little section for you.
Yeah.
That is the non-alcoholic section.
I love that. Look at the ice cube. You can see the seeds in there. I love it. Stunning.
I love that. It's
the
tart
Ruby Bliss.
In the
Ruby
exact,
Bliss.
Right.
It is.
What do we have next?
Next is actual canned mocktails.
Oh, yes.
But I feel like you had to do a little extra special
why
for
not?
them. So this one is by Luna Bay. It's a mint mojito with blueberry. So this one's super easy. We can put a little bit of ice in the glass. I don't know how much ice you ladies like.
A nice healthy
But like a little
cluster.
bit, right? A little bit.
I like
There we
my
go, that's
beverage to be
perfect.
chilled.
A little chilled. And this one we're going to add some bourbon to.
Oh, beautiful.
Or gin.
So pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is a nice color.
So we're going to add a little.
And what is this again? This is
It's blueberry mojito, but it's yerba mate tea.
Sure.
So the reason I like this brand is because they add 200 milligrams of magnesium.
Oh.
Yeah, so you do.
I could drink this before bed.
So you do get a little bit of that relaxation that you might not get from a non-alcoholic cocktail.
Yeah,
Let's
but
try this
without
one.
a sip, I have a question for Beth.
What do we call this fella?
Yeah.
This is just blueberry mojito.
Oh, yes.
We got mint, we got lime.
So a zero-proof spirit is used to make a mocktail, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. But you could have a zero-proof spirit all on its own.
On its own, or you can have a mocktail, which essentially is juice. So I like adding the spirit to it because if you're really having a cocktail and you want to do something special, you want to have that added flavor,
Right.
And not just feel like you're drinking.
Hence
So
the
a zero proof spirit is like the tequila or the gin
Exactly.
or the bourbon, but there's just no alcohol in it.
The
So that's the
fermentation
base
process
of a
has not been
mocktail,
done.
which is
And
when
if
you
it-
add all the accoutrements to it.
Right. If you're making a cocktail, you're not going to really know the difference tasting-wise.
That's right.
This is delicious. This
very
reminds me of the
refreshing.
Kentucky Derby.
So
I
you can
love
go to
this.
the Kentucky Derby and spend all day and not wake up with a hangover.
That's
in the morning.
right.
Fantastic.
So
What do we
this
have
is
next?
another one. It's carbonated. And I like this one a lot because it's just the juice with a little bit of agave, so you're not adding anything.
Okay.
And if you're not like me who gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning like to make grapefruit juice for my friends,
Oh.
this is super easy.
I wish
Thank
that's
you.
why I got a Victorian.
Thank you.
Or to give us the weather or the news or the
All the
traffic.
other.
All the other stuff. So I added rosemary to this one.
I was going to say
So
nice.
this one's like gonna be like a paloma, but we're gonna add some some vodka to it.
Okay.
Tequila. So and it's like super easy, super fast, much faster than you would have to make
Right, a paloma.
a paloma or juice. So we're gonna add
And
this
so this
to
is
it.
the zero-proof vodka.
That's the zero-proof vodka in there. And then what I did is I took some. Let me add a little bit more. I took some dried oranges.
Nice. I was going to
And we-
say.
Did you try those yourself?
No.
Okay. Well, she laughs, but I wouldn't be
know.
surprised if you did.
It's something my friends are like, oh, Beth does do that.
Yes.
Little burnt on the top, a little
Cute.
just to give it a little cuteness. And like, look how pretty this one is. This one's one of my favorites.
Thank
Okay.
you.
The Paloma.
I'm so happy ladies are liking them. And as you see, they're super easy. They're super fresh
This is fun.
ingredients.
Oh, I like this one.
This is fun.
Right?
I
And you
love
can
this
add
one.
anything. You can add more grapefruit, and they have great flavors, as well as great tonics. And last
Fantastic.
but not least,
Very
time,
quickly, we
the
don't,
Pinot.
but what is this?
This is
a
Pinot.
zero-proof
It's
wine.
Oceano Zero. They actually make regular wine.
Oh.
And they make zero-proof wine as well.
In the break, we're going to finish this off. Beth Nydick, always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the circular ice cube.
Anytime.
Is
Love
it
all
still
this.
an ice cube if it's circular?
Yeah.
It's a nice round.
If you want to find mocktail and cocktail recipes and more in Beth's best-selling cookbook, Clean Cocktails, Righteous Recipes for the Modern Mixologist, go find it. They are sold wherever books are sold.